Hey everybody, what's up? Prodigy here. This is gonna be a little bit different than my normal uploads. I wanted to show off some of the characters I've been talking about in my current run through the game and in my wooden sword challenge. So this is my main character. This is one of my favorite classes. It's my Musketeer, as you can tell by Chantal. I'm currently chilling in Marleybone. I was just walking around, wanted to hang out in Marleybone, so hopefully it ain't too loud. It's actually kind of loud, so let me just take that music volume down a tad bit. Okay. Now it's probably too quiet, but whatever. So I wanted to do a little character and companion showcase for my Musketeer, one of my favorite classes, one of my favorite characters. I'm currently working on his Stitch right now, so he looks a little bit mismatched, but Stitches really don't matter much to me. I don't really care about what my characters look like as long as they, can play well and are fun to use and all that. But I'll go ahead and show this guy off right now. So let's go first off with the character sheet. I prioritize agility and damage when it comes to most of my characters. Some of them are different. I think my Privateer and my Witch Doctor are built a little differently. But as for my Musketeer, my Buccaneer, my Swashbuckler, they're built rather similarly. So right now I'm at about 361 weapon power. I've got the Darkmoor Death Spitter equipped. I've also got about 114 agility. I need that extra point, so I'll probably have to. I didn't know. I'll probably have to find a way to get that extra agility boost. I might be able to figure that out today. But as of right now, I'm at 361. Standard accuracy for Musketeers. Got okay armor, okay resist, but that shouldn't matter because the main build for this guy is to just destroy any enemies before they even are able to come at me. Dodge is about average, not that great. And then health is health isn't very prioritized for me because I find that having the base health is usually good enough to get through this game. You don't really need to prioritize getting gear that gives you health. But I'm maxed on both sides. Nothing too crazy. I have for all of my characters, I think most of them, I have that I was raised by Ninja Pigs because it gives you that 5 extra damage, and I really like the 5 extra damage. So this guy, he's got really good damage, pretty decent stats across the board. I just noticed that agility thing, and that's kind of bothering me, so I'll have to see if I can get that boosted up. But let's go through the gear right now. So I have the Night Lord's Helm right now, which I think that the Tribal Crew Pack has some very good balanced gear if you're looking for agility and weapon power boosting. Decent armor with it, but I think resistance would probably be better on this guy. It really depends on how you play. But the Night Lord's Helm I find is really good. They have the level 70 available right now, but I haven't been able to get it. I did open a few packs today, but I was not able to get the level 71. But right now I've got that. I also have this campaign hat, which let me actually check right now. I don't think it will because I have the 7 damage boost. But if I switch to this, I'll go down just a little bit. That's actually not too bad. So I don't know. I'll probably switch in between these depending on the fight. But that actually is not too bad of a damage drop. So moving on to the outfit, I have the Witch Claw's Habit, also level 60. I don't have the level 71 available right now. But I really, as I said, I really like this gear, and it gives you a lot of base resists, which is really helpful for every fight. If I remember resist correctly, yeah, so this is just a flat rate that comes from. So if someone has 300 damage and they're coming at me, then they'll only do what, 279. So I prioritize resistance and armor for most classes because I feel like it makes sense to do it that way. That's just for me. A lot of people play differently, but that's the way that I personally play. As for boots, we've got, I have 2 of them equipped right now, so, well, actually, really this one. This was the one I had on earlier, so I need to just get rid of that one or probably put it in my bank. But right now I have the Night Lord Slippers equipped, which I got the level 70, I got the level 70 ones available today. So gives 8 weapon power, some good agility, some good armor. I really like those. I think that they're pretty good. Granted, now everyone plays this game differently. Some people prefer the cane gear, which is pretty good, but I prefer to just have outright damage and just kind of outshoot my enemy and stuff like that. But that is just me. Um, as for my weapon, I have two different ones that I switch between. I prefer the Death Spitter just for that extra overwatch and a little better range, but I also have the Nova Blaster, which you get from the Moo Manchu dungeon. The Death Splitter you get from the, I think it's the Ashes of the Armada pack, which is a very good pack, which I should use. And yeah, gives you good range, good overwatch. I don't think I have Overwatch 4 on this guy, or 5, I mean. Let me see. I think I just have Overwatch 4. No, this gives me 3, which is okay. A lot of people try to shoot for Overwatch 5, or they'll try to go for a patch that can give them Overwatch 5, which might be something that I should do. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But as for right now, I'm liking this build. I'll probably change it up as we go. As for the accessories, I have the Night Lord's Veil equipped. There are different options you can use for Musketeer, but as of right now, I have the Night Lord's Veil. I think there's some lower leveled ones that you can use to just excuse me, boost your damage, give you specific powers, and I probably should farm for those. So that's just something I need to work on. As for the, was this totem? Yeah, the totem. I have the Prince of Ilios quiver, which I don't know if I'll ever change or ever delete from this guy. It took me maybe 100 runs to get this, so you get this from the Troy dungeon. So I'm very happy to have that one. But I also have the Dutchman Sapphire Charm, which I'd like to have for sniper shot. Mojo Mastery is okay, but mostly the sniper shot. And I have the Fusiliers, they misspelled that, Fusiliers Precisio Stone, just to give those extra powers. But I really like that burst fire. That burst fire is nice, especially with, so I'll have burst fire 2 on this guy, which is really good. As for my amulet or my charm, it's not really, I need to get the cane charm, but I haven't really been able to farm for cane. I need to, but you know, it's a work in progress. We're getting there. Right now I have the Condottieri's amulet on. It gives me a little bit of weapon power and some health. So that's kind of that one I just have for a little bit of extra health. Doesn't take me too long, but that's one I need to work on. It's whatever. Now I don't really, there's not really any charms besides the you know, like the Bresciani signet or the Bresciani charms that I need to farm for, but I just haven't been able to. And going off that, for my ring, I have the Bresciani signet, which gives me increased base agility and quick adjust, which is really helpful to have as a musketeer. Mounts don't really matter in this game, but I have the Golden Jaguar equipped. And as for pets, I'm currently working on trying to get a better pet. But as of right now, I have my Karma Chameleon equipped, which gives me refresh and crossfire. He's okay, just the crossfire. And I'm currently working on one right now that's going to give me tough and burst fire and stuff like that. I got this guy the other day, and he has burst fire, so I'm hoping to I can probably get some good pets out of these ones, but you know, it's a work in progress. We're going to get there. But pets in this game are they're a little harder to work through because you have to, you know, do all these long quests. There's probably a more efficient way to train pets, but as of right now, I haven't really been able to find it. And let's go to ships. Just to show y'all, I won't run through them. I'll just kind of hover over them. So these are the best. I think this is the best ship equipment that can't be purchased from the crown shop that's in the game. They're all purchased on Florenza, so I may have a few that are a little different than the best ones, but like this one I think I got from the it was either a drop or I got it from the what's it called, the Gladiator or the Emperor's Bundle or whatever that one's called. Then, you know, basic rudder and basic cannons. You really don't need to have a super beefy ship to be okay. But yeah, that was my character showcase, so I think this guy's pretty good, pretty solid. Got a lot of things that can be improved, a lot of things that will be improved, you know, before the updates come out, but, you know, I probably got at least a year until that point anyway, for maybe 5 years, who knows. But on that note, we're going to go over to our companion tab, or actually, first, before we do that, I'll show you my talents and powers. So I've got the basic powers that you'll see for a musketeer. Nothing too crazy. A little ghost whale, but nothing too impressive. And my talents, got some of the basic ones you'll get. I got stabby and slashy just to get some of the rough abilities and some other abilities. Pirate 2, parting shot 2, which I think that you just get for being a musketeer. Elusive 3. Let's see, quick draw 3, which you also get for just being a musketeer. Double tap 3. Crossfire from my pet. Increased base agility from the signet thing. You get a lot from, well, okay, yeah. Quick adjust, which I get from the signet. Burst fire 2, which I get from the quiver. And Overwatch 3, which makes me still pretty good in most battles. You know, not the best. I've seen people with a lot better stats, but this is what I have right now. Just a general overview. But on that note, let's go over to the companions and see what we've got going on there. So I have a few. I guess we'll start out going through the extra companions I have on this guy. So a lot of these companions you get as being a musketeer, but a lot of them you get just from like crown purchases and stuff like that. And when they were having their little companion sale, I decided to make an investment earlier this year. I have Nausicaa. She's from the Emperor's bundle, or that Aquilin bundle. She's pretty good. She's okay. I think Quick Adjust 2 I probably should not have on her. I think she comes with like Quick Adjust. So, but she was missing a lot on this guy, I remember. So I think I gave her a Quick Adjust 2. She's okay. She could be a little better, but I have her at the 4th slot right now. I also got Billy the Kid, who's a pretty solid companion. Nothing too crazy, nothing too shabby. Anyone? Yes, right. Wild Bill Peacock, who's a pretty good one too. Just wanted to get the musketeers that were pretty decent in the crown shop. So Bill Peacock. I also have Lefty, who's all right. Not nothing too crazy, nothing to write home about, but not bad at all. Excuse me. I also have this guy because I was curious how well he was, and he's not that good, but you know he's a musketeer and he looked cool, so I wanted to have him. I got Exeteer the other day too. I think would be better for PvP, but I have him right now, so just to see how he was. And I say Louis is just a little bit better when it comes to PvE. I have not done the old scratch quest just because I haven't really had a chance to. And it's just I wouldn't say I'm procrastinating it. It's hard to find people to do it with, and I think that all I really need is maybe one other person to do the old scratch quest with. And I don't really have a priority to do it on this guy because I never really use Old Scratch in my musketeer. But anyway, I got this guy. Or I got these two guys. I got him a couple weeks ago from the Ashes of the Armada pack. He's alright. He'd be a lot better on my Buccaneer, but you know, you can't control who you get, just as you can't with this guy. I got him. Shoot, that was right when they released the pack. I probably got this guy. So I've had him on my team for a long time. Man, he's alright. He'd be a lot better maybe on a privateer, but I think he'd just be a C tier companion anyway. I also have this guy, which I got this previous Christmas during their 12 Days of the Spiral. And he is pretty bad, but he's kind of cool looking, so and I got him, so not much I could have done there. Other than that, we'll go through my main 3. I'm not going to show off all the companions, because that's a lot of companions. But I'll show off my main 3 team that I'm rocking with. You got to rock out with Chantal, with an Overwatch 3, and then a Burst Fire 2, Double Tap 2. Just because she gives you that agility buff, and, I mean, you got to rock with her if you're a Musketeer. There's just no other way. Also got Bonnie, just because that extra Overwatch 3, so when they come at you, they'll never hit you. Because I have Overwatch 3 too, so it's just reduction after reduction, and it's just very helpful to have. And my 3rd spot I find is fairly interchangeable. Sometimes I'll switch between El Toro and Nausicaa, and maybe a few of these Musketeers or Adolfo or something like that. But I have El Toro right now just because I really like his Spirit de Corpse buff. It's really good for most battles. And you know, El Toro is always going to be up there on the top tier companions. But I find that spot can be pretty interchangeable. These two I like to have in my main crew. But this spot I can fill it with Nausicaa or, you know, Billy the Kid or any of these guys, and I'll be just fine. But that was my Musketeer. I have nothing going on crazy with this guy. Like I said, that's the only real quest I have left to do. I've done all the quests in this game on every single character. But anyway, that was my Musketeer for right now. Has a few improvements that he definitely can go through. A lot of work that can be done and probably should be done, but you know that will take some time and it'll take some effort. So I'll hopefully have better pets and maybe better gear as more people start playing this game and I'm able to do some of the dungeons that I'm not able to solo. But as for right now, I think that will show you my level 70 Musketeer setup. Yeah, I think I'll end that there. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, it's always appreciated. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one.